All right, wanted to show you guys how I fix small potholes, large potholes, flat potholes, just indents in the driveway. So here's my 2x4 that I used for leveling it out. But yeah, I'll show you everything. So I have gloves here, sledgehammer. But essentially, the products I use are cold patch. Tools are like, a wire brush, blower to get things cleaned up. It's already like getting covered with leaves, as you can see. This is just now going to be drying, and it will be raining in like 4, 5, 6 hours or so today. I don't know how much rain, but what I did here was I used first a product called Speed Patch. I tried filling holes completely with this stuff because it's what it's made for. However, don't do that because it's soft stuff. So like once you put a car on it, the tire will sit. It's hot, it gets soft, and then you'll leave an indent of the tire in the stuff. So you want to apply like a thin layer of this stuff. Just smear it in the spot with your hand that you're going to be applying this stuff to. You can see it here, it's already drying. But yeah, you do that, then take a sledgehammer, tampering device of your liking, start putting down speed patch and hammering it down into this stuff. Wait for the speed patch to dry for like half hour so it's not mushy, but it'll accept the cold patch. When it dries, this cold patch will be adhered to everything. And then you take your 2x4 and you just slide it across the indent, and then you'll see how much is missing. Keep adding the cold patch, crushing it down, work your way from left to right and right to left. Like I did it in the center first because that's where the deepest part of the pothole is, or indent rather. It's not really a pothole, it's just water stands here. So then I went work my way this way, then from the center again and work my way that way, and it was done. So next what I'm going to do is let this dry a little bit. It's very sticky right now, so you don't want to drive over it for like at least till tomorrow or something. You could put sand on it. I might do that later, just on the surface so it's less sticky. But once it dries, I'm going to put more of the speed patch on top again, smoothing it out. If you do it now, the cold patch is going to start coming off with your with your speed patch. So don't do it too early. You want to give this time to cure at the top, to dry off. I don't think it takes that long. So I'll probably do it like in 2 days. Pick a dry day so it's not raining, and then yeah, smoothing it out. And then once it dries up, it's either fixed or it needs more touch-ups. Like maybe there's some more areas, holes that I need to add more a cold patch to, so I would do that. Or the speed patch, keep working away at it until it's completely gone, and feather the edges with the speed patch at the end. Like here, I'm not going to fill in. There's an indent here, but it's very shallow. It's maybe I'll sprinkle some cold patch and hammer it down, but you really need here. There's no speed patch here yet, so I need that layer of speed patch anyways. So that's what I'll do. This will take two pails of that to smoothen it all out, and yeah, that's it. And I know this is a DOI and it's not how they do it. If you wanted this filled, they would cut it out, excavate, and pour new hot asphalt in. I did do it before though, with good success a couple years back. Somewhere here there was a massive indent. Oh, I think here maybe there's still a bit of an indent, but this thing was deep, and I did exactly that. I learned not to use just cold patch. By somewhere here I filled an indent, and it wasn't like super big. Maybe here I think it was, or here, but it looked flat, and then once you leave a car parked on it, it depressed again, and then it left like tire marks. Here you can see that's sort of happening. So you do want this stuff flush with the rocks in the cold patch. Yeah, the deep hole, I think it was here, and it was too. Yeah, it's definitely here. You can see my cold speed patch. It might have flaked off a little bit here, but filling this was like I think 2 bags of cold patch, and it was just a massive indent from what happened was I had 16 yards of gravel sitting here for months. Once I removed it and used it all, it left a massive indent in the driveway. So yeah, when you do that, you want to get rid of the gravel, the weight, as soon as possible. Like here it's not very thick, I guess, but anyways, that thickened it up too, and this was about 2 years ago, and you can barely tell where it was anymore. But yeah, the idea for me is to just fix all the standing water spots so that it doesn't eat away at the asphalt. And then what I'll be doing is doing a straight edge across the entire driveway so it looks flush, using cold patch and speed patch again. I mean, this summer using like a line to measure out a straight line, because you can see it's not super straight. So like this would have to be filled in. And then I'll be sealing with a squeegee, because I had it sprayed every year, and it doesn't really fill in these pores. So what I want to do actually is buy some in the polymeric sand in black. It's sticky, and then sweep it across the whole driveway first, so it'll attach itself into these holes. So wherever once I do that, I'll mist it so it's sticky, and then and once it's cured and everything is good, a couple days later, a week later, I will use the squeegee on this instead to really fill in those pores. I did an experiment this summer, actually. I think it was here where I did that. I did the polymeric sand, and then I put the filler, what's it called, the sealer, and it did a pretty good job at getting rid of those pore holes, although I could still see like this is wet spots are still there, but it's still a heck of an improvement, because it looked like a bunch of these holes like that, and you could see they're all around here. So that's the plan. I'm going to use black polymeric sand, although I use gray over there. It's not going to be seeping through. I could probably just use gray, actually, because I could use gray on my stone later if it doesn't use it all up. Or I could just try the black. Well, doesn't matter. Hope that helps. If you attempt doing something like this, that's probably this is probably like a good place to start, is with like a smaller size hole. I've been actually working away at a few holes here, so these are getting filled right now. They're gonna sit for a while, and then I'm going to tamper them more and use polymeric sand, not polymeric sand, but the speed patch to even it all out. And as you can see, there's a layer of speed patch already under them and where the depressions are. Anyways, hope this helps. Cheers.